Salute to the homie Frost, man. Pulled up on the kid, man. Little bite, chopped it up, one-on-one, grown man shit. Now this man know I ain't a fucking troll no more. Salute to Frost, man. Hold your head. Stay positive, brother. Fuck them haters, man.
Y'all been late on y'all rent. And I'm finna put y'all asses out on the goddamn street if I don't get my money by the end of this month, you heard me?
But ain't the end of this month like 3 days from now? That's not that far.
Exactly. Now you got 2 days. 2 days and 2 days flat. I don't give a fuck if you gotta find a roommate. I don't give a fuck if you gotta sell some ass on the street. IDs. Beatz!
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing. Cuckoo. And get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama waiting. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN. Hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content. Come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost. Yeah, you dudes need to back off. You got the work around here. Yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name. That's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags. And you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Good conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah. Why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags?
BB and Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Yo, I'm laughing, right? Let me explain this real quick. First, the title was wrong because I tried to start the live twice. Alright, so I was doing something and I turned the computer all the way off while I was in the middle correcting a thing, and I just absolutely forgot about it. That's one. So the title was wrong when y'all originally came in here. The title of this video should have read, when it was initially posted, do you think the internet solved the young Dolph murder? The murder of young Dolph. That's what the video should have read. That's one. So that's one of the topics we're going to be discussing tonight. Another topic we're going to be discussing tonight is this Travis Scott situation. I really want to get into that because it seems like damn near every single thing that I said in regards to Travis Scott in that situation is transpiring right now. Just so we can be clear, almost every single thing that I said about Travis Scott, pardon me, almost every single thing that I said about that was going to happen in the Travis Scott situation in regards to the lawsuits is happening verbatim. At this point, uh, I would think that people literally just saw me talking about it and say, "Yo, that's a good idea." So real quick, I'm gonna tell you something. Remember how I told y'all every single person there can sue, especially the people who are around the dead bodies. Remember when I said that? There's 2 security guards suing right now because they had to handle dead bodies. In their lawsuit, it says also that another reason in which why they're suing is because they weren't properly trained. I'm not sure what my skill set. I'm not sure what my skill set is, to be honest with you. Because at this point, I'm overqualified for what I'm doing. I'm just keeping it a stack. I'm not even. This is no cap. This is no cap. Hold on. I've been telling the future on the internet for about 3 years now. And I'm not saying I'm some kind of mystical thing. I'm saying for about 3 years we've been having discussions about things, and I've been saying, look, this is gonna happen and that is gonna happen, and then it happened. So I don't know. I may be overqualified for this job, not for nothing. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's just I just think that that's funny. Um. So we also going to be talking about the Young Dolph situation. I wish the title was correct. So there's a ton of people that think that this video is about something else right now. Can't wait for them to get in here and find out the truth. Okay, so first I'm going to put up a poll real quick. Basically, the poll is going to be the title of the video. Do you think... I hate that I hit the I every time. Do you think the internet solved crime, solved the murder of Young Dolph? I want to know what you guys think about this real quick. I'm going to leave this up for a minute, though. I'm gonna leave that up for a minute though. As always, if as soon as we get to 150 likes, the chat opens up. Also, just hit that like and subscribe, because why not? After you get to 150 likes, just so y'all know, you have to also be subscribed. At that point, if you're not subscribed, you're still not gonna be able to chat. You're still gonna be in here like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, let's do roll call. Where we at, the 8-minute mark? Let's do roll call real quick. Let's bring the chat up. Let's bring the chat up on screen. Who we got up in here? Shout out to E. Simmons dropping all of those frauds. How you doing, baby girl? Very happy to have you as usual. What up? BBN Networks is welcome. Hit the like button on the way in. Thanks in advance. All of the thankses. Just so y'all knows. What up to the business? Dropping all of those frauds. I'd love to have you up in here as usual, my brother. You all's demands. What up, Liberty Hazelton? We got Liberty up in the house. Smoking section. BBN West. Let's go. Shout out to the business dropping the cash app. Should we I didn't pin the businesses of a jumbo. Why the fuck that should get pinned? Nah, in any regard. What we got up here? Shout out to E Nice. E Nice is up here. What the fuck, yo? Get out of here. E Nice is up in here. Shout out to E Nice. Shout out to Shakar, St. Louis finest, Brooklyn born. I want to say something real quick, right? I want to jump right into this. As far as let's get back to the Young Dolph situation. I want to be really clear on this. Who thinks that these dudes, and just this is just your opinions, put it in the chat. I don't think these dudes had any plan on not getting caught. I think that if we think more about how not to get caught, and you think of all the ways that you are gonna get caught, maybe some of these crimes don't get committed. Maybe if people thought, oh man, there's no way to get away with this shit, then maybe they wouldn't commit some of these crimes. I'm just thinking. Maybe we need to start getting people to think about getting away. Because maybe if they was thinking, maybe we wouldn't be able to get away. Maybe they don't kill Young Dolph. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion. I don't think these guys be having no plan. Shout out to Sons of Fathers CVs. Is Europe Jack? Great idea. With members only, up to 150, then subscribers only. Genius double layer of security. Shout out to Black Cuddy. Salute to the Black Spades. I want to say something real quick. Just in reference to that comment. It's not just that. It's also us YouTube content creators often stretch ourselves thin. Not all of us, but some of us. I'm I'm 100% one of the people that stretch myself thin a lot. Absolutely, I got you.
Bro, and there is a neighbor here that he called me that you're talking too much, you know?
Copy, I got you.
Yeah, please.
I got you.
Thank you.
All right. That nigga's over there though. Eh. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, so check this out. Look, pay attention. I actually have really great news. I'm not going to be able to tell you this great news for a couple of days. I actually have really great news, but we're going to sit on it for a couple of days. But it's actually really great news. We're going to sit on it for a couple of days though. Anyway, in regards to that, look, we're going to talk about this. I do have a fucking mic. I could have turned my mic down. I wasn't even thinking about it. Look, listen, pay attention. Back to the Young Dolph thing real quick. Listen. Um Hold on. Okay, we still in the beginning of the show. I'm gonna address this real quick. We don't got that many people in here. It's not just that Sons to Fathers TV. I'm gonna say it like this: us YouTube content creators, we stretch ourselves thin. Um, when you work for a agency of some kind, right? Like a newspaper or something, there's a certain level of security that you have. You know what I'm saying? You got lawyers that you can get. Is a certain level of security. There's a certain level of notoriety when you show up and you at ABC, you at NBC, you at whoever the local newspaper is. A certain level of notoriety. When you're a regular YouTube content creator and your name isn't super huge and it's not super big, you're not a Say Cheese, you're not a DJ Academics, you're not on that level. What happens is when people see you, their feelings for you is different. Like you may see people, they may fuck with you, and then you may see people and they may not fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? And it's always the same energy because the same ones that don't fuck with you, they still want to stand there and talk with you though. They don't fuck with you though, but they want to have a whole conversation with you and talk with you for an hour. But they don't fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand what that is. That's just access. So obviously for whatever we're doing over here, I allow too much access to people. So now in order to get right, we have to start limiting access. So that's all that's about. So only the people that really want to be here is here. The people that don't want to be here, don't be here. It's not worth it. That's it. But that's something that people got to think about. We are just out here for real in the street, just like for real, for real. You understand what I'm saying? I was on a march and we had two of the content creators from New York. We out here marching, Kings Stop Killing Kings, and these dudes is arguing. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing? We're not doing this. And don't do this next to me. On top of that, I'm going over there. I walk right away from them niggas. I ain't talk to them niggas again. What the fuck? I ain't doing this. Anyway, let's talk about let's get back on the Young Dolph situation real quick. I want to say something. Pay attention. This is just about the Young Dolph, just so we can be extremely clear. They had no plan on getting away. And since they had no plan on getting away, I guarantee you they know who did it and everything. The thing that I'm saying about the internet is more of a kind of tongue-in-cheek thing. Do you think the internet solved it? It's more tongue-in-cheek than anything else. Because if the internet could solve it with the information that's on the internet, then how could the police not solve it? You understand what I'm saying?
I've seen people on the internet talking about all different types of cases. I'm not just talking about this case right now, so I don't want to think you think I'm talking about anybody that's currently active. But I see people talking about cases all the time, and they just make things up, man. They just make things up. I used to have, there was a person I used to speak with about these topics. They literally used to call me up and tell me things that they knew were not true. And then when I'd be like, man, I'm not saying that. Like, yo, fuck it, just say it, just say it. People gonna come into the show. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. Now I see who they work with, so that's how come I know why the person do clickbait. Shout out to that shit. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. He got his 2-year badge up in here. Let's go. You understand what I'm saying? So these dudes is doing clickbait. So when I look at the case that, okay, so first of all, let's break it down like this. Let's break it down like this, just so we can be clear. The shooters who in broad daylight came outside, and also this vehicle is the shooter's vehicle. They're looking for this vehicle currently. Just so we could be clear, somebody came in here the other day. I hope we could find out who the person was that came in here the other day and said that they say that was the vehicle of the brother. No, this vehicle right here is a vehicle that is they're now looking for. That vehicle right there, whatever the fuck vehicle that is, I think it's a Tahoe or a Suburban or whatever the fuck it is. They're currently looking for that vehicle. Said on the news that this vehicle is currently being investigated. This vehicle is currently being looked for. So they did exactly what I had said initially before the person had said that was their brother's vehicle. The thing that I had said was they obviously left the damn white car in the damn lot somewhere, was in whatever vehicle they was in. I mean, pardon me. They had a vehicle waiting for them over there when they drove the fucking white car over there to drop it off. They want to get up. They want to get up out of the white car as soon as possible, as quickly as possible. So they're currently looking for that vehicle. So hold on. That's not even all of it. This vehicle right here, this vehicle, they got this vehicle in a whole nother separate crime in Covington. So this vehicle that these geniuses decided to leave behind, this vehicle also is in the shooting in a whole separate crime. So now, okay, so hold on. I want to explain my point real quick. I think I'm glossing over the fact that it's being in a separate crime might be important. I'm going to explain my point real quick. If they're saying that shooting was in a separate crime, that means that crime hasn't been solved. Get it? There's no reason to mention that it was in a separate crime in that manner if that crime was solved. Mentioning that it was in a separate shooting or a separate crime is basically saying that crime hasn't even been solved. So these idiots, and yes, I am saying idiots, did a whole murder in a car that already had problems, then left the car to get found. This is why I'm saying that it's kind of like jokingly saying, do you think the internet solved this? I don't think these dudes is trying not to go to jail. I don't think that was the object. Currently, we got 34 votes in. It's been up for 11 minutes. 46% says yes. 54% says no. Could somebody refresh my memory? They tried to get, what's this dude? Soldier Boy involved in this, if I remember correctly. They tried to get Soldier Boy involved in this, if I remember correctly. His name keeps coming up. Nobody takes that shit seriously.
In 2013, Nico Allen Jenkins was convicted.
Nobody takes that seriously. Nobody takes Soldier Boy seriously being involved in this situation, I wouldn't think. That's just my opinion. There we go. The fucking title and everything fixed. The damn notifications is going out now. These are the next batch of notifications is now going out. Hit that like button so the next batch of notifications will go out with the correct titles. What up, Jay Hodges? How y'all doing? Hit that like button so we can send out the notifications with the right titles. I fucked up when I made the video. So basically, these guys drove this car to follow them, jumped out, did what they did. I mean, pardon me, drove this car to follow them, jumped out, did what they did, took that car, dropped it off in the freaking took this car, dropped it off in the freaking lot, jumped in this fucking wait, hold on. They going to jail. Yo, they all going to jail. Nah, they all going to jail. They all going to jail. Why did they leave the white car? What up, Jay Flores? Why did they leave the white car? They all going to jail. Yo, hold on. So, hold on. So the white car wasn't following them. They're trying to say that the SUV was the one that was tailing them. The SUV gave the white car the drop on where they was at. Then the SUV drove to the other spot while they drove the white car, then picked them up and drove off. Why would they leave the white car right next to the spot though? That's at least 4 people involved in this, by the way. The 2 drivers, the 2 shooters. That's at least 4 people involved in this, minimum. And I'm assuming that the driver needed a spotter, so I'm thinking that there's at least 5 people involved in this. What up, James S? So you see smoking feet. There's at least 5 people involved in this. I'm assuming 2 drivers, 2 shooters, right? The driver in the other vehicle needed a spotter also, right? So 2 people in the... Oh, man. What up, Shakar? Shakar says, and how did the white guard get to the house? They shot dudes. They slow. Like, I don't... So that's 5 people involved in this. 5. That's 5. They done. They done. They done. They cooked. They cooked. They cooked. Okay, so, all right. Hold on. First, why they cooked. I'm gonna explain why they cooked. Why I think they cooked. All right, so first, keep in mind, 5 people are involved in this at the end of the day. There's 5 people. Keep in mind, don't lose that thought. There's 5 people. You can say 4 if you want, but I'm saying 5. So hold on, check this out. All right, so this is 1 and 2, right? Now look, I'm gonna explain something to y'all, and it's gonna sound crazy. But you wanna know why Omar's the man? You know what a duster would have did for them right now?
You could tell who a person is by the way they body look, homie. Look at this dude. Him, the dude that we keep saying that everybody knows who he is. We are, as far as the internet is concerned, we know who this guy is. So done. So this guy right here, right? As far as the internet is concerned, we know who that guy is, right? That guy is this guy, right? As far as the internet is concerned, that guy is this guy, right? So that's one person right there, right? Now, I'm not saying that this is these people. I'm saying that these are the people that the internet is pointing at, right? These are the people the internet is pointing at. So hold on. All right, so this is that chain that dude had, right? But this isn't him. This isn't that guy. This is the other guy. This is freaking I think CEO Bobby, right? Ain't this CEO Bobby? That's freaking what's this dude's name? JoJo Splat, right? With the pre-chain on, even though he's not pre, right? But they said that he used to be pre before, right? Anyway, so this is the other person that, remember I said 5 people, right? Yo, look. Hold on, let me explain this. Let me explain my point real quick so you understand. Let me explain my point real quick so you understand. These dudes did a crime with all of those people, and they couldn't even keep their identities a secret for a week. Before a week is up, we know at least one of them damn near without question. The internet is convinced of all convincing. People are all of the super convinced. After less than a freaking week, and it's 5 of them. Yeah, Rico, boom. Could we get could everybody clap it up in the chat for Shakar? Could everybody clap it up in the chat for Shakar? Because that's where I was going with it. My dude, it's 5 of them involved in a murder. That's how almost all of the Ricos jump off. They already know that y'all got all of this criminal activity going on. Criminal activity over there. Criminal activity over there. And then a murder happened. And then all of a sudden, everybody is indicted. 5 people. That's how many phones? How many phones are they going to be able to go pull all the records from? Remember, these are the feds. How many phones is people going to go be able to go pull all the records from? This is 5 people. A minimum. I'm telling you, it's a minimum of 5 people. Because that second person had to have a spotter. You can't. If you send in the second person, I don't know. These guys is idiots. It might be 4 people. If you sending somebody to, you always have a spotter. You always have a navigator whenever you sending somebody to go do something. But these guys is, I don't know. They might not have had one though, because these guys, they really do seem a little slow. They might not have had one. But you always have a spotter. You always have a navigator. And I'm telling you that as a driver. As a driver, I'm telling you that. Always have a spotter. You always have a navigator. You just drive better when you got that person next to you also paying attention. Especially when they don't talk too much about what you're doing. They only telling you the important things. I was about to tell you a joke. I'm not going to go there, though. All right, let's finish this poll. Is that at 20 minutes? At 21 minutes right at the end. Do you think the internet, the murder of Young Dolph, God damn it, I worded it wrong. Solved the murder of Young Dolph. Well, some of y'all got it. I think some of y'all were just hitting yes or no. I appreciate whatever vote you gave, you rat bastards. It looks like everybody voted too, so that's a win. I think that whenever the internet could solve your crime, you shouldn't have committed it. Is that fair? Whenever the internet could solve your crime, you probably shouldn't have committed it. Is that fair? I'm on that type of time. Like if you commit a crime and the internet solve it in less than a week, you should be like, you know what? We should have did something different that Saturday. I'm just saying. World famous Peter Mefford says, I'm saying six to get away, 2 drivers, 2 lookouts, 2 shooters, possibly a third. So we get up to 7 people getting indicted 100%. I'm thinking that one of the shooters could be the could be the spotter for the white car. Because remember, they all got to get into the other car. Remember? They all still got to get into the to that one other vehicle. You saying 7 people. They still got to pull away in that other vehicle. Copy? Don't forget that. They still got to pull away in that other vehicle. You talking 7 people. That's too that I don't know. These guys don't seem to be what's going on, but these guys seem to be making, I don't know what the hell's going on with them, but I don't think they would make that mistake. You don't want to be driving around with 7 people in a cramped vehicle right after a murder was just committed and the police is looking for something that might look a little bit off or sketchy. It might not be but there's no telling with these guys. They might have did that. Shout out to Just 2.0. He says shouldn't be using internet clothing on drills from people cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm gonna tell you what's dope. We got 60 people in the chat right now with 50 likes. That's lit. No, you shouldn't be doing drills. Let's not do drills on people for one. But yeah, you should probably be smarter whenever you're doing anything. Let's be a little bit more intelligent whenever we're doing anything. But if they would have thought this out, they probably wouldn't have did it. And that's usually my approach when we be talking about these crimes. You know, just because I might think of a good way to be able to do it, they obviously didn't. So maybe if they would have thought about what they were doing before they did it, thinking about the repercussions and the possibility of getting caught and how their escape route or whatever. First of all, the whole escape route that they took, like I don't know if they did that on purpose or was that supposed to be an extra jab or extra insult? Like you implicate yourself a little bit more when you make it look like it's personal, with them leaving the car at a home that was registered to somebody in his family at some point or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like at a family home or some shit like that. That kind of makes it seem personal. So I think that would, like, the more personal it is, the more impersonal you should make it look. You understand what I'm saying? And the more impersonal it is, the more personal you should make it look. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just, I don't know. Don't pay me no attention. What the fuck do I know? I don't know anything. Don't pay me any attention. I don't know anything. What I you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying, by them doing that, I think that whenever you do something like that, you draw attention to yourself. But also, I don't know how the Memphis police is doing it. But like I said before, a lot of these cities aren't actually trying to solve murders when it's gang on gang violence. They're not actually trying to solve those murders, man. They're like, let's solve the murders of the people who are citizens, taxpayers. You know, unless these guys is causing too much of a ruckus, they. I'm telling you, that's just from my perception of what I've been seeing. So that might be and not for nothing, but gangs and seem to prefer that. So they prefer to handle their own shit, right? So everybody wins, right? Everybody wins, right? Gangs prefer to handle their own shit, right? So everybody wins. So I'm not even saying nothing that's going at anybody. What did dudes in O Block say? Let them niggas out of jail, right? It was like, yo, hold on, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna be quiet because I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna shoot at those guys. I want to say something that's super funny, but at the same time, we don't want to try to encourage people to do drills. So I'm not gonna say it, but believe me, it was gonna be funny.
hold on. We got some more stuff. So this dude, we already know. This guy, he's just at this point, everybody believes. Hold on. At this point, everybody believes that this dude right here with the hat. At this point, everybody believes this dude with the hat is this dude, right? Let's just keep it a stack. Hold on. Let's put it in the chat. I mean, there's no reason to make a poll. We already know. Everybody thinks that. The majority of the people think that that is a thing. All right, so him right here, right? This guy right here, him right here, that guy right there. All right, let me show you his music video. So this is his music video, right? That guy right there, the guy I just showed you. I'm not on the screen anymore. Oh, god damn it. All right, so hold on. So this guy right here, right? We're agreeing that those two are the same people, right? I hate when he does that stupid shit. Now this guy right here, that's CEO Bobby. That dude right there is supposed to be JoJo Splat, right? So we agree that that dude right there with the hat and this dude right here, we think that that's the same person. That's that dude. This is the video. That's JoJo Splat right there. Now the question is that guy right here in the burgundy that guy? That's the only question. Which I think. Which I think. Same person. What y'all think? Same person? Because if so, guess what? That's two people. And guess what? If those two guys get indicted, guess who else is gonna most likely get indicted? Ain't even been a fucking week, yo. That man they should not have killed that man. They should not have killed that man. Ain't even been a week, homie. They shouldn't have killed that man. What you think? Same person? And just so we could be clear, look, I'm gonna show you something. This is JoJo Splat right there, right? That's why I'm saying they just the camera in the film is different. That's why their complexions look different. They look like totally different complexion right there, but that's him. I don't know. That's what these guys are saying. I don't know. What you guys think? Hmm. I don't know. Can we talk about this Travis Scott thing for a minute? I want to talk about this Travis Scott thing for a minute, if y'all don't mind. Because look, I'm looking at it like this. I'm looking at this whole Young Dolph shit like this, because this is pissing me off.
These dudes killed that man. They about to go to jail. They barely even. They about to just go to jail. They just killed that man. They didn't have no. They didn't even. They just killed him. There was no plan to get away. There was no plan to get away with it. Like, we need better police. If our police were better, people would not be so quick to commit crimes that they can't even get away with. You understand what I'm saying? Like, long prison sentences aren't a deterrent anymore. We just need to literally just do better policing. Stop arresting people that are innocent. Stop shooting people that shouldn't be shot. Use the law evenly across all people. We really need this. For real, for real. Because so many, I just think that less crime would be committed if police was more competent. These dudes don't even, this shit don't even make sense. This nigga killed the dude in a hat that only he wear. What kind of shit is that? Then they have these tight ass jeans on, or tight ass fucking I don't know if they tight or whatever, skinny, whatever the way that the pants is made nowadays for the fucking jogging pants. So you could literally see their bodies. I'm gonna tell you the thing about the 90s. You see, in the 90s, our clothes were so baggy, you couldn't even tell if a nigga had a hammer on him. For real, for real. It just kept niggas honest. In the 90s, they you wouldn't have been able to tell who it was in the clothes because the clothes would have been so baggy. You wouldn't have been able to really make a freaking figure out. I'm just telling you facts. These dudes just, I don't know. I want to talk about this Travis Scott shit. This shit is just, the more I look at this, the more I feel it's messed up that this dude is dead for no reason. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the reason why he's dead. Don't get it confused, but this dude is dead. These guys didn't even have a plan to get away. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I just find that real disrespectful. That's just me though. Anyway, I want to say something about Travis Scott. First of all, if you haven't heard, if you haven't heard, Travis Scott is now being sued for with the other parties that's involved for over $2 billion. Also, if you haven't heard, they're suing each other. Okay, so this is what happens. I'm gonna just so we could be clear. Me, you are all business partners. Some wild shit happens with whatever the company is that we're working mutually together in, that we have ownership of, or whatever the venture is that we're doing. We all get sued. Okay, not a problem. People get sued. Now all of a sudden, the thing that happened is so bad that the lawsuits is going through the roof. That means that somebody is quite possibly going out of business forever. Guess what people are gonna do now? Now we're not just fighting to not we don't we need to be able to place the blame somewhere. We can't. Okay, so these guys is in a situation where it's not enough for them to say they're not at fault. They need to also be able to point the finger at who is at fault. So now they have to point the finger at each other. No, look, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Live Nation is going to say, we told them to stop the show and they kept the show going. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Look, 9:30, he comes out on stage, Travis Scott. 9:38, they issue the incident thing, the mass casualty incident. At 9:38, they issue the mass casualty incident, and Live Nation both say close the event. At the same time, simultaneously, the event keep going on. If they said stop the event at 9:38, you think that's when they found out about it? No, they probably was talking about this shit for about 20-30 minutes already. That's one. Two, I'm jumping all the way over to something else real quick. They have a security guard right now that's suing. A security guard and his uncle is suing. You want to know why? A myriad of different reasons. But apparently these guys, they was handling dead bodies. The dude said he basically saw people giving CPR, and I think he was trying to say giving CPR to people who were dead already. And the lady, there's this one lady that's talking. Do y'all remember the lady that did the interview? She said the people was doing CPR, and you see them doing CPR on somebody, and then that person's dead. We can't bring them back, and just move over to the next person and start doing CPR on, like, I'm like, these payouts are gonna be incredible. A lot of families have just became millionaires. These payouts is gonna be incredible. Motherfuckers hit the lottery. I'm not talking about the families of the people who passed away. I'm pretty sure they would like to have their relative or their friend. I'm talking about the people that just was there that's gonna file a fucking complaint. I think the lawsuits are over 150 lawsuits currently. It's currently over 150 lawsuits. Some of these lawsuits is just for $1 million. Don't get it confused. But some of these lawsuits is for 750 million. Don't get it confused. And also, I'm thinking that they registering a class action lawsuit as one lawsuit. So when I say 170 lawsuits, that don't count the different class action lawsuits that there are, I don't think. Because there's one class action lawsuit I heard about with 130 something people on it. Also, the security guard said that they weren't trained. What did I tell y'all? These dudes wasn't trained. The security guard said that they wasn't trained. The security guard said that they were overwhelmed. Now, just imagine this. The security guard said he was overwhelmed, but we saw freaking video of the police standing in the front next to where freaking Travis Scott was taking fucking selfies and shit. While there's people over there in the back getting trampled. I'm not blaming the police officers that was in the front. I'm pretty sure they didn't know what was happening. Sometimes you gotta blame management. Sometimes you gotta blame management. You gotta blame management. I'm pretty sure if those police officers, homie, if they would have seen people getting trampled and all type of shit going buck fool, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt that they would have went and did their job. You feel me? I'm not one of them douchebag ass niggas that's gonna act like the police is just gonna. No, they police officers. Half of those guys is waiting for some kind of some reason to flex their authority, just to keep it a stack. Okay? No, if those guys would have saw something going on, I believe that the police officers would have went over there and helped. Obviously, there was a problem with freaking I guess communications or whatever the hell, because how the hell did it not stop Travis Scott from performing? Even though I know what Travis Scott is gonna say. I'm telling you right now what Travis Scott is gonna say. Look, either one of two things happen. One of two things happen. Everybody wanted to stop the event except for Travis Scott, or Travis Scott wanted to stop the event, and there was somebody stopping him from stopping the event. If Travis Scott is the reason why the event didn't stop, his career and all of his monies and everything, he's done. He's done. Because not only the people that's suing them is gonna sue them, but the people that he did contracts with is also gonna sue him. The people that's getting sued, they're gonna sue him also. Because if they're saying, especially Live Nation, if they're saying we wanted the show stopped, he went on stage and still performed. He's the organizer. He's the manager. If they say that, if everybody says that in unison, he's in trouble, man. What the fuck, yo? He's in trouble. It's a wrap. I don't know what happened in that regard or nothing, but I know that they had dead bodies around that people had to step over. They had children there. They had a dude that said that his lungs collapsed 2 weeks after he left the damn festival. 2 weeks after the damn event, his lungs collapsed. His lungs collapsed because he got trampled at the damn Astroworld. He got trampled. His lungs collapsed 2 weeks later. So these guys, it's a wrap. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. 2 weeks later, his lungs collapsed. He's suing like for $1 million or some shit. I'm just happy I don't go to shit like that. I don't like that's not something I care to go to. Not that I want it. You understand what I'm saying? I think I went to some kind of festival once with Kendra, but we didn't stay long. It's not our type of thing. Like we just went. We was like, hey, this is cool. Ate. It was like, hey, you ready to go? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go too. Let's get out of here. I won't go nowhere if you don't drag me. You don't drag me, I won't go nowhere. I won't care to go nowhere. You gotta drag me, I won't go. What up, Mocha? I made the title all screwed up, so it's sent out the. So that's why I'm assuming nobody's here because I fucked the title up. So it's when it sent out the initial notifications, they all got the wrong title. So it probably sent out like 200-300 notifications because our notifications been going out. So it probably sent out like 200-300 notifications all for the wrong title, and they was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna stay where I'm at." So that's why the room is light today. But I still appreciate everybody that came through and everybody that didn't make it. That's on me. I got to be better on my end. Oh, I wanted to check something. These dudes, this is crazy, yo. These dudes are just saying anything. These dudes are just saying anything. What the fuck, yo? I don't even know if I should. Actually, I don't even know if I should tell you what the title of that damn video was. These people are just saying anything. Oh Lord. Um, James S says I hear $2 billion. So yeah, $2 billion. $2 billion. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They not suing him. They suing Kylie. Now you good, James S? They not suing him. They suing Kylie. He don't got no $2 damn billion, and he's not gonna make $2 billion in his damn lifetime. The fuck? Well, I don't know. He might make $2 billion in his lifetime. Let me be quiet, but you get my point. Also, that car is linked to other crimes. The car in the Young Dolph situation, that shit is linked to other crimes. So these niggas is literally not just gonna solve this crime. They're gonna solve like 2 or 3 other more crimes, man. They about to solve more crimes because that car was used. I don't know what to tell you, man. This is the type of shit I don't understand. They about to solve more crimes. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Yo, check this out. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna go early today. As you could probably tell, my energy is just not there at the moment. I think I'm a little exhausted. I'm in a great mood. I just think I'm a little like physically exhausted. I tried to take a nap today. I wasn't able to. Apparently, I couldn't fall asleep. I think I'm a little physically exhausted. I might be mentally exhausted a little. Mocha says the news analysis said Apple will probably pay out, and those being sued will pay back Apple since they are worth a few trillion. I mean, Apple can do that. Does Apple want to do that? Is the question. Does what kind of Because Apple streamed it, right? Apple was the streaming service, right? Apple was the streaming service, right? I believe. I'm definitely tired. Definitely exhausted. I think I'm gonna let y'all go, and I think we're gonna come back in morning coffee. I'm just really exhausted. I was about to say something that was dope. It would have been a bar. But I decided not to. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm just tired, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just tired, mentally, physically, a little tired. We're gonna come back from morning coffee. I'm gonna make sure that we have a great show in the morning. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here in the morning. I'm gonna make sure that we have a great show. I'm in a great mood. I don't want nobody to think that I'm not. I'm absolutely in a spectacular mood. Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, absolutely. Just 2.0. Why wouldn't it be? What are you talking about? Absolutely. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Anybody, if you got anybody still awake in your household tonight, give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they still here. Also, when we wake up in the morning, one of the first things we want to do is drink water. Water is one of the best things for our bodies. We want as much of it on an empty stomach as possible. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Brooks Bones. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. That's all I got on this one. I'm out.